Hey everyone, welcome back to the Navigant Credit Union Broadcast Center. This is Taylor King with the Doug Flutie Jr. Foundation, and April is National Autism Awareness Month. So we're talking a little bit about the foundation and their partnership with Luca and Danny. So thank you so much for joining us today.
Of course. Thank you for having me. I'm so happy to be here in Providence. It's gorgeous out right now.
I know, it's nice. Geez, after the past few days. So why don't you talk to us a little bit about the foundation and a little bit about the work that you're doing?
Yeah, of course. So the Doug Flutie Jr. Foundation for Autism was founded by Doug Flutie and Lori. Doug Flutie is former NFL and CFL quarterback. He also has the famous Hail Mary pass at BC, at Boston College. We are basically a grant-giving foundation, so we give grants to different programs, different organizations, 501c3s, and individual families. And we have 3 different focus areas that we stick to. We call them our 3 A's. We have access to sports, adult independence, and active lifestyle. So that is what all our grants are based out of, and that's where all the money basically goes to. So you have families all in the New England area, as well as Southern California, Central Florida, and even some organizations in Canada. We've extended to everywhere where Doug has played, basically.
That's awesome.
That's the purpose. But we're really excited because Luca and Danny actually made us these puzzle piece bracelets.
Yeah, these are gorgeous.
And about 20% of the proceeds from the bracelet goes to the Doug Flutie Jr. Foundation, which is amazing because that money always goes back right to those families. It hits all those families, all these different 501c3 organizations who are providing therapies, advocacy, programs, iPads, everything from technology to just advocacy for people with autism. So it's really an awesome program.
It's really neat, and it's great to have this partnership. So tell me a little bit about what it's like to partner with local businesses. How does it really help?
Well, so for us, it's awesome because we are based out of Framingham, Massachusetts. Doug is originally from Natick, Massachusetts. But it's good to give back because all of our work is with the community. Everything that we do is based out of the community. All the families that we serve are in this New England community or in our extended areas. So it's nice to have all of these local businesses that come and want to support us because it gives you that community feeling. It brings the community closer together. It supports all the businesses that we feel so strongly about in our mission statement, which is just to help families live life to the fullest.
And because it is National Autism Awareness Month, do you feel like there is definitely more of a need as people are beginning to learn more about autism? Are more people coming to you and asking you for help and for more support?
For sure. Autism is extremely prevalent. Right now, the statistic is that 1 in 68 children will be diagnosed with ASD, autism spectrum disorder. And so the need is ever growing. And autism awareness, we love that we have a whole month, but we like to remind people that autism awareness is not just a month-long project. It is a year-long project. These families don't get to just, stop after a month.
Yeah, no kidding.
They still have their children, they still have their family members, and so that is our goal, is to not only expand it in April, but also expand it throughout the entire year and remind people that we don't just want autism awareness, we want autism acceptance as well.
Fantastic. And really working with people throughout their lifetime.
Exactly.
Because it's not just children. We normally hear about kids who are living with autism, but people and adults are living with us as well.
That's another issue that we face a lot is people, when children tend to age out of the school system, they aren't getting their services anymore. Yeah. And so adults, we're trying to find places for them, and that's why one of our A's is adult independence. We have this great initiative called Flutie Spectrum Enterprises. It's actually a social entrepreneurship initiative, and it employs adults on the autism spectrum. They do all different sorts of office solution jobs, shredding, mailings, assembly, and we kind of base all of their jobs off of what they like to do, off of their interests. So it's cool because it incorporates something that can give back to the community. They make money, they gain a paycheck at the end of the day, but they're also fully incorporated into our offices. And so they get to interact with us every single day, and we eat lunch with them and we hang out, and honestly, they make your day so much better. If you need a compliment, if you need an ego booster, they are there to build you up. So it's awesome.
That's amazing. So talk to me a little bit about, because not only are we talking about the partnership with Luca and Danny, but so that's just one of the fundraising aspects that you have, but you also have a gala coming up, and that's next weekend. Yes. So you have that going on, and if people aren't able to attend, there's other ways to get involved.
Yes, so we have our 4th annual A Night to Shine auction and gala coming up on May 6th. Now actually our bidding this year for our silent auction. We're going completely mobile, completely online. So even if you can't make it to the gala, you can still go to 501auctions.com/night2, the number 2, shine, and you can register for our auction. You can bid on all our different items. We have an amazing package from Luca and Danny. Fred generously donated. They have a $500 gift card to Luca and Danny, which if you've ever been to their website, if you ever have their jewelry, that can get you a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot of good stuff on there.
Exactly, as well as a factory tour, and you get to help design a bracelet for 2018.
Oh, good job, Fred.
Right. So we are very excited about that. Of course, if you're not at the event, it doesn't matter. You can just go online and register for the event, and you can bid online and help support the Flutie Foundation.
That's amazing. Well, Taylor, thank you so much for coming in today. I really appreciate it. Looking forward to it, and keep us updated on how things are going at the foundation.
Of course. Thank you so much.